Hello, I'm Steve Olson with the Florida Department of Transportation. It's that time of the year again when we begin working on our 5-year work program, which tells us what type of projects we're going to be working on here in this district. This includes roads, bridges, multimodal transit, ports, and space. You know, about $1 billion worth of work flows through this district each year, and people have questions. How does it all work?
I pay gas tax. Where does the money go?
When you fill up at the pump, you're paying federal, state, and local gasoline taxes. And here in Florida, that's about 50 cents a gallon on average. So no matter whether the price of gas is $3 a gallon or $3.50 a gallon, that gas tax remains the same.
Of that amount, the federal gas tax is 18.4 cents per gallon, and the statewide gas tax for Florida is 14.5 cents per gallon. The gas taxes, in combination with several other sources, provide the funding to improve and maintain the transportation network that we count on in the Central Florida area and statewide.
How are gas taxes raised and lowered?
Gasoline taxes are either raised or lowered through legislation on the federal and state level. Local governments have the option to have a gas tax as well, but it has to be consistent with Florida law.
But it seems I'm paying more than just gas tax for transportation projects.
You're correct. Transportation project funding is provided through various sources such as the State Transportation Trust Fund, rental car surcharges, and vehicle registration fees. Other local taxes include discretionary sales taxes, tolls, and local optional gas taxes.
I drive on these roads. How do you decide which roads to build and which one to widen?
To identify a project, input is collected from many different sources. Initially, counties and cities develop their own list of projects. This includes roadway, multimodal transit, aviation, seaports, space, and enhancement projects such as trails. These lists of projects are then submitted to their local metropolitan and transportation planning organizations. These planning organizations rank the projects and organize them into one overall list for the region. The planning organizations then submit their project priority lists to FDOT.
FDOT then evaluates it based on its impact to safety. Does it reduce congestion? Does it increase mobility? And what's the overall impact and effect on the region?
It seems like it takes a long time to build a road. Why is that?
Constructing a project doesn't happen in just one step. In fact, it can take several years before shovels are put into the ground. Extensive studies have to be done.
One example is a Project Development and Environment Study, or PD&E, which looks at the social, economic, and environmental impacts associated with a proposed transportation project and gets the public involved. The project must go through design. Additional right-of-way might have to be purchased. Once these steps are completed, construction may begin.
Sounds like there's quite a bit involved to have a good transportation system.
In today's economic environment, it's important to identify creative funding alternatives to get more projects from conception to construction.
A safe and efficient transportation system is vital to Florida's economy and to the quality of life. For every dollar spent on transportation, there's a $5 return, which increases productivity and benefits the overall economy.
How do I get involved?
In selecting projects.
Or voicing my opinion.
Whether you walk, drive, ride a bicycle, fly on a plane, or use mass transit, the district's 5-year work program is going to impact you in some way. So that's why it's vital that you're involved as we go through the development process.
And your opinion matters. To learn more, visit the work program website where you can view interactive maps of planned projects county by county and submit questions or comments.
Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us here at the Florida Department of Transportation anytime. The number is on your screen.